morning for this Wednesday, May 14th, and we are looking at the stock United Technologies, UTX, and if you recall, again, just a trade update here. Went long right in here at 116.82. Took partial profits at 118.5. Okay, 118.5 right up in here. We're looking for the market to come back up to try to retest these prior highs. All right, so our second profit objective is at 120.35, 120.35 right up in here. But while we wait for that, we obviously have to manage that trade. And if you recall yesterday, what we did was we moved our stop up to 117.95. So if you recall, 117.95 is where our hard sell stop, trailing stop is, right in here. Now, there are no earnings, okay? And look at yesterday's volatility. Oops. Very small range yesterday. Very small range. The average 21 average true range is $1.50. $1.51 down in here, as you can see. Yesterday's range was literally 51 cents from high to low, 119.19 to 118.68. So yesterday did take out Monday's high, which was a positive, closing at 118.74, right, near the low of the day. And it's going to open up. It looks pre-market right now. Market's going to open up here in like 1 minute, 118.31. So it's going to open up lower. So this is my game plan for this, okay? Now listen here. Market's going to gap lower. I'm going to keep my 117.95 sell stop. If I'm taking out, I'm taking out. No big deal. I made money on this trade either way. If the market's able to fill that gap, if the market's able to rally back up and then come within a few pennies of yesterday's low of 118.68, what I'll then do is move my stop from 117.95 up to below today's intraday low. So let's see. Market just actually look at market opened up at 118.62. Okay, 118.62. High today is 118.62. Low is 118.55. So I would need to see the market rally up through yesterday's 118.68 by at least, I'd need to see at least a 118.80 print to the upside before moving my stop up to below today's intraday low. Again, my stop is down here at 117.95 on UTX. Let's take a quick look at crude oil, okay? Look at crude oil. Crude oil did exactly what I thought it would do. Remember I was telling you as the market was coming down from these new highs, right? Market, remember, the mere fact the market took out these highs right in here tells me the market wants to go higher. So you need to exercise that patience and wait for the market to pull back, right? So as the market was pulling back, I was telling you that I was waiting for any reason to look to get long in here, right? Well, wasn't looking at it at the time, but look at this inside pattern. We got an inside pattern. Look at these lows right down into the gray action zone, right? Popped up through the high of that inside pattern, and look at where we're at. We're up, 2 full points in the futures contract, which is $2,000 per futures contract. So we're up. How high do we go? I'm not sure, but the one area I always look for when buying a pullback, I take a look at where I entered, and I take a look at the high the market came down off of, and I look at that 50% mark. The 50% mark is always a minimum profit objective, or an objective where you would absolutely want to take some profits off the table and at least go to break even to lock in some money on a trade. So what we just did here was we drew the Fibonacci retracements from this high down to the entry right in here. 50% of that down move, right? 50% is right there, and that we're there right now. So putting on a trade like this, I don't know if you're entering right in here, and this is your first objective, right? That's your first objective. Okay. Second objective on this trade would be slightly below the high that the market came down off of, I would say right in here. So you'd be looking for the market to rally up to just under 104 on crude oil, okay? All right, Let's see, UTX 118.24. Again, our hard stop is at 117.95. Hope that helps. I've got some real good trades for the premium video today, and I will be back with you tomorrow. Have a profitable day. Bye.